I now give the floor to the major group for women.
Dear distinguished co-chairs and colleagues, my names are Grace Mbugua from Women's Empowerment Link in Kenya, and I'm speaking on behalf of the Women's Major Group. I would like to present a brief summary of the main points raised in the Women Major Group. We will submit a written full version of our statement. We recognize and fully support the statements from Sweden, United States, Norway, Japan, Panama, Benin, Nigeria, New Zealand, DRC, Samoa, Pacific Islands and Fiji, Canada, Spain, Togo, Cook Islands, United Kingdoms, Burundi, Costa Rica, Algeria, Finland, Federal Republic of Germany, European Union, among others, that have emphasized their commitment to upholding gender equality and women's empowerment in post-2015 DRR framework. Summary points. Firstly, the document should promote gender equality through a standalone guiding principle and similarly appear in SEDAI declaration, as this is fundamental for disaster risk reduction efforts. Secondly, the post-2015 DRR framework must recognize the importance of gender equality and women's empowerment, and specifically, we emphasize the leadership roles of women in disaster risk reduction at all levels in communities, governance, and institutions. Thirdly, to support women's leadership, there is a need to institutionalize gender-responsive training and capacity building at all levels to remove barriers from women's participation in DRR. Fourthly, to comprehensively understand disaster risk, we must engage in gender analysis that requires the ethical collection and use of gender-specific disaggregated data, including data on violence against women and girls at all forms. Fifth, to address underlying risk factors, it is absolutely inherent that we must use a human rights-based approach in all phases of disaster risk reduction, development, and enhancing resiliency, which recognizes women's gendered rights, including sexual and reproductive rights. Sixth, we must ensure diverse and active participation in DRR decision-making, programming, implementation, evaluation, monitoring, and financing processes. And lastly, investing equitably in human resources so that women and their communities are active in the DRR processes by which we should address environmental and ecosystem resilience. Thank you. We look forward to adequate consideration of this variable input by the Women's Major Group.